our winning of plantlets. This is Golden Arable Farm. I'm Chuo Denis, agricultural eagle. So in the winning process, this is what we do. We carefully locate the point of attachment of these plantlets to our food reserve. How do we do this? We carefully search around the base of where this plantlet is attached. We search. After searching like this, so we see point of location where it is located. So it is an activity that you take your time. You don't just do it anyhow. Since I've located a point, so what do? I put my knife and I detach. So you see here that I have discharged this plantlet. The plantlet is having roots. You have roots, about 3 roots. So I'll reduce this before introducing it in poly bags. So this is the main root. These are primary roots. So you have 1, 2, 3. You have 5 leaves. The leaves are for photosynthesis, while the root is for nutrient uptake. So you must make sure that you have roots for water uptake and for mineral uptake, and root for photosynthesis. So this plantlet is a good one. So the next one, you what you do is you make sure that the food is a small portion of the food reserve should be attached to this plant. There are some that when you after winning, you see that a small amount of food reserve is attached there. Why that? Because the small food reserve is going to help this man in the polythene bag to sustain its growth. It's going to be supplying it a little amount of food and food like nutrients for it to grow, while the photosynthetic aspect is taking place in the leaf. Here you have other processes that are also taking place. Now we continue our weaning process. We carefully search the base of the plantlet. So this is a comb. You see the comb? This is our comb. This is our comb. The food reserve. So this plant is attached to it. So I carefully, what do? I insert my knife here and I detach. So I've detached this plant. You see that the food reserve is attached to this man. So this food reserve, this small amount of food reserve will help this plant for to supply it with food and water for it to grow, while the leaves is for photosynthesis. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, and this other one is growing. This is a perfect plantlet for your purpose. It's wonderful. So this is how you do your weaning process. We continue more weaning. It's a technical activity. You need a lot of care when you are doing this. A lot of care needs to be done. Don't be in a haste. Good. That's that. You see. So you see your perfect plants. Video continue. This is our plantlet. So this is how the weaning process is done. So after weaning, what do? We are going to introduce this plantlet into the. You can see other plants behind. Here we have that. This is a nursery that we did weaning a couple of weeks back. So you can see it's ready. Some of them they are really overdue. So we are waiting for customers. All this is these are people's command. So we are waiting for them to come and collect. So let's see how we are going to introduce our plantlet in the poly bags. So these polythene bags, like you saw in the other video, this polythene bag, these polythene bags, they have it is a combination of topsoil, topsoil, and poultry manure at a ratio of 3:1. What do I mean by 3:1? Meaning that I have three wheelbarrow of poultry manure and of topsoil and one wheelbarrow of poultry manure. So it will depend on the fertility of the soil, because if you have a dark soil, you know it's rich in humus content, you try to reduce the ratio of the poultry manure, because you know the fertility is high in the topsoil. So there are some areas, or there are some places where I use the ratio of 5:1 because of the rich content of the soil. So after that is a whole video on its own about substrate combination. Now, after that, you allow this thing to decompose for some time. You do some watering for the nutrients to mineralize. After that, how do we insert, or how do we introduce our plantlet in this stuff? So what do? This is how we introduce them. You carefully search and you insert, you harden, like this. That's done. You take the next, insert your finger inside, and you compact like that. You don't just put it and allow it loose. You compact, and you make sure that the roots should be inside the ground. For those plants that are having the roots are long, like this, you cut the roots. You cut the root like that, and allow it like that. So I will do same and introduce. So that is that. So you win from your propagator, then you introduce in your poly bags, introduce in your polythene bags. After this introduction, this is an acclimatization chamber or a hardening site. So after that, you you keep it here for 3 weeks. After the 3 weeks, they are ready to go to the field. Thank you so much for watching.